It's my call. I'm good. With Nita. You good? It's my call. I'm good. With Nita. You good? Let's be good together. Let's be good together.
Good morning, family. Oh, look at that. It's kind of bright in here, isn't it? But y'all, you gotta check this out. Look at my new mug. Get that sin out your mind. Repent right now. Ugh, but isn't that huge? It is so big. Oh my goodness. Look at that. I mean, can't hardly fit it. It's like as big as my head. I saw this and I had to have it. Had to have it. It only gives me like, look. That's just like half a cup, and I had, a large on the machine. I put down for a large, but that's like a half of this mug. What? This is the truth. Ooh, how y'all doing? You alright? It's so early. My face is clean and my teeth I did brush. Okay. So, let me tell you, oh my goodness. I know it's been a minute, but let me turn this music off. There you go. So y'all won't hear no dinging in the background. Let me turn that off. Alright, so I got that done. So good morning again. How are you? You been good? Well, I am good. First of all, I got so much that I want to just talk to you about. But let me tell you this. Have you ever plan what you're going to do? And I've been trying to be good with that and kind of plan my morning. Like, I'm going to get up in the morning. I'm going to have breakfast. Last night, I was like, I'm going to get up. I'm going to make me 2 pieces of French toast, some bacon and eggs, and have my coffee. Want to see my breakfast? Okay. That's my breakfast. Cheerios. Cause then when I got up this morning, I was like, ain't nobody feel like that. So feelings change every day. So I'm gonna have my Cheerios and my cup of coffee in my nice big mug. Ooh, I loved it. Yesterday was the job screening, where you have to take your physical. Excuse me. Had to take your physical and all that stuff. So I did that, and I went to Marshall's, just to, really just to kind of walk around and to get me a blouse, a couple of blouses. But so when I went to Marshall's, I saw this mug, and it was only like 2. So when I saw the mug, I was like, to have that. So when I get to the counter, the young lady who was ringing me up, she was like, look, she didn't touch any of my other stuff, and she picks up the mug, and she was like, oh my Lord, oh, where'd you get this from? I'm just so surprised with the people who work there. They don't know what's in the store. So I told her, I said, it's right over there. It's only 2. She was like, oh, I said, you want me to get one for you? Stop, like I work there or something. So she was like, no, I'll get it. She said, but look at that. I said, it's humongous. I mean, I think I could use this for, I could use it for my cereal, for oatmeal, for soup. It's huge. So, it reminds me of my Monday mug. Cause let me see if they're any different. My Monday mug is big. But these are all my mugs here. Oh, it even feels lighter. This is my Monday mug. Okay, I'm gonna put them side by side. Look at that. Wow. It's huge. It is so huge. So I just thought that was boss. I had to have it. So, soon I'm going to have to find me a little cabinet or curio, something for my mugs, because I'm my collection is growing. And I try to switch up, but then, you almost get like a favorite one. So I want to use this again. But do you have your mug? See, you thought I wasn't going to ask you that. But do you have your mug? Because we're supposed to be sitting down having coffee, mug talk together. So you should have your mug or your coffee cup or whatever so we can talk. Because, child, we got to talk. But let me ask you this. Did y'all hear about the guy, I can't think of his real name, but on Martin, remember Tommy? Oh, 52 years old. He's dead. And I know you could die at any age, but, it's almost like, I feel like that's part of my family. Like, we grew up, I was watching Martin every week, every episode. I don't think I ever missed an episode. And Tommy, Tommy was the one who never could really tell you where he worked. Like I was trying to tell you, like he worked in that white building, but who knew where that white building was? So when I heard it, I kind of felt like, oh man, but it's so sad. 52, that's young, especially when people are living to be 80, 90, 100 years old or more. So, prayers going out to his family. Oh man, it's gonna be a loss, I know, because he was funny to me, and I seen him in a couple of other shows. Like I think he was a detective or something, and something else. He was a good actor, but I really loved him in Martin. That is my show. I don't care how many times I look at Martin, the reruns, I still laugh. It's still funny, and I laugh just like I laughed the first time I ever seen it. So that's good acting when you could do that. But what is going on with my? Turning that back on. Nope. So anyway, let me see what else is going on today. Oh, let me tell you about the screening. So you know how when I say I had a complete physical yesterday, I kid you not, I had a complete physical, and I'm thinking, my last job, I don't remember doing all that. I mean, they check your weight, they check your eyes, they check ears, your heart, your blood pressure, everything. I had to literally stand, your posture, bend down, reach, do all of this stuff. I'm so glad I took my leave. What? When she told me to squat, it was like a half a second. I just stared at her. Because I was like, and she was like, come on, you can do it. And in my mind, I was like, you don't know that. Don't do that. Don't come for me. You don't know if I could squat. But I was like, okay. And I was praying that I didn't squat and fall down. Literally, she said, hold your hands out like this and then squat. I think I was more scared of it, not that anything hurt or whatever. It was like, what? So anyway, your girl did her squat and came back up. She was like, oh, that's good. She said, we just need to know that you can bend, you're flexible. Ooh, don't come for me, girl. Don't come for me. Because then after I did it, I was confident then. I was like, what? You need me to do it again? She was like, no, you're good. Oh, but had to do that. 2 shots. I got oh my goodness, the flu shot yesterday in one arm, and I got a tetanus shot in the other arm. But I'm okay today. They don't hurt, and it's okay. But I was like, I got that out of the way. They also did the drug screening, and they do a pregnancy test too, y'all. So, I always make a joke about that, but you know what? You look at Janet Jackson, I mean, yeah, she's 50 and she's pregnant. I mean, but that's by choice. That's her business, and she got people to help her take care of that, okay? So, when she told me, it's like you had to go into this room. Now, I remember back in the day, a long time ago, you went into a room and you had to, you pee in the cup and whatever, and you give it to. Well, now they got this contraption thing. I don't know. It's since if you can add anything to it or whatever. It has some little thing on the bottom of it. I was like, ooh, I ain't putting that near me. But, she was like, well, just use that. There was no sink in the bathroom. You could only flush the toilet once. Literally. So she had told me that, but I was like, out of habit, wasn't thinking about it. So when I did that, flush the toilet, and then I was taking some, the tissue and kind of like wipe my hands off with the tissue, put it in the toilet, and try to flush it again, would not flush. I was like, she was like, no, it won't flush again, just that one time. I'm like, ooh, they are not playing with the crackheads. Not playing with y'all. So I did that. Then, you have to wash your hands in front of, I felt like I was in prison. I was like, wow, wash your hands in front of her when you go into the bathroom. Wash your hands when you come out of the bathroom in front of her. Dry it. You do everything right there. You don't touch nothing else. So the whole thing took, I guess, about an hour. And I was like, I got more time with y'all than I do with my regular doctor. But it was just wild. All of this, I said, well, you know what? Safe than sorry. If they're putting everybody through this, then, I guess that's their way of being extra cautious, extra safe. So I'm with that. I'm with it. No complaints. So after that, like I said, I went to Marshall's, just walked around a little bit, went into Walmart because I needed my cereal. So, Walmart, what? You can go on Walmart and get this big box of cereal. I know y'all know. Big old family box, which will last me a minute. So, you get the cereal, and it was like $3, 3 cents, something like that. You can go in Target or someone, Target, unless you catch it on sale, but it's like $4 and something. I'm like, stop playing, and it's not that big. But Target is closer to me than Walmart, so, but since I was there, I did that. I'm trying to think, what else is going on, because it wasn't a lot. I'm trying to keep up with my time, because I have another meeting to go to, and guess what? Not only do I had my screening yesterday, I have 2 classes. I have they did the background check. I got to do the fingerprinting and all of that. I just don't see, if you're a criminal, how you going to get through the system. But then criminals still do. So, I'm like, wow, y'all know everything about me. Everything. You got my social security, birth certificate, mother's name, grandfather's name. You got all of that. Let me try something. Y'all got me. My height, my weight. But I did find out that I'm getting my eyesight is getting a little bad. So I need to get that checked. Because I've been wearing I change my glasses like once a year, And normally it stays the same, but it has changed now because, let me tell you, I was reading the chart, right? So let's say it's like ABC 1, 2, 3. So, with my right eye, I can see it. The bottom was ABC 1, 2, 3. With the left eye, the one on top of that was KLMNOP, right? So when I did the left eye, I was like KL96. She was like, what? I said, didn't you? Because I totally forgot what I just said. So she said, no, read the one that you can see. I said, I am. So she said, she said, put it back on your right eye. So I put it on right eye and see ABC 1, 2, 3, clearly. So now I'm trying to remember. I said ABC. But then I was like, I can't see that. I ain't trying to go there. So I was like, Kaya. She was like, ooh, okay. She said, so your left eye is a little weaker. Yeah, you think? So, always trying to be smart with people. So let me stop. But one of my sisters at the church, I don't know if y'all saw my Facebook picture. She made me she decorated some reading glasses for me. And look, had the nerve to put them in a little pouchy thing, little leather pouch. It's called Divalicious. Divalicious, yes. Sorry, did I say that right? Divalicious. So she made me these little glasses. So in church, I was using them. I was like, not only can I read out of them, They look. Stop, y'all. What? Yeah, boy. So, and I can see really good out of them, but you know these are reading glasses. But I love the little bling bling at the top. I said, "Oh, this works for me, girl, honey. Oh, where my right?" So now, only thing I have with this mug though, you know, it's so big, so my coffee won't. It's getting kind of cool now. But it's okay. I love this mug. And it's heavy. It's heavy. So I think I'll probably use it more for like cereal or soup or something like that because it's nice and heavy. But I love it. Now, let's go for the quote. How about that? The quote for today, as I read them in my glasses, it says, I don't need to be that close up on me, right? It says, one of the best things in life is realizing you're perfectly happy without the things you thought you needed most. One more time? Okay. One of the best things in life is realizing you're perfectly happy without the things you thought you needed the most. I'm learning that because you know what? The more that I am adjusting to being an empty nester, I'm finding that there's so many things that I can do without. And it could be that I don't have my kids to run and go get it for me or whatever. It's just like I don't need that. I don't want that. And little simple things though. I'm saying, okay, for instance, like cable isn't really a necessity, not really. But when my kids was here and I was home, whatever, I felt like we had to have cable. Man, it's boring. We have to have something to watch. We need cable. And I find myself at times not turning the TV on for days. You know, because I'm either reading or I'm on the computer or I'm looking at Netflix, which I enjoy so much more. And you think about it, Netflix is $10 a month. Cable, I'm paying almost $200 a month, and I barely look at it. So the simple, it's like little things you learn how to do without. I go in the market now and you know things that I would just pick up, I gotta have this and all that. Now it's like, no, I don't need that. I think of another way to work it out. And I guess that's a sign of maturing. You're never too old to mature, and I'm still maturing. But, you know, but that's what I'm realizing now. You don't need all of those things to make you happy. I'm happy when my knees don't hurt. You know? Seriously, if I could wake up and I can sort of kind of jump out of the bed, I'm happy with that. What? Yeah, I'm just little things. Then you realize I'm okay and I'm happy. So I'm getting there. I am getting there. And I hope you're getting there too because it takes time. You don't get this overnight. You kind of, it takes some time for you to get there. And you realize you don't need the latest handbag. You don't, which I realized that years ago because everybody was on this Michael Kors thing. Some people love it. I do not own Michael Kors anything, and I just don't want it. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing about it. They're nice, some nice looking bags, but I just don't want it. It's like no, I'm good. I'm okay. And my cousin, she tried to give me a Michael Kors bag. Give it to me, and I was like, I just don't want it. I like a basic bag. I like just something different. And it doesn't have to be a brand name. It just don't. It's just plain old whatever. But it has an extra gadget on it or something. I think that's what my attraction is. Something else I wanted to tell y'all real quick because look, I'm just talking to y'all. But I'm making up for lost time. Didn't you miss me? I missed you. Okay, I told y'all with Samsung and these phones. So, you I had the Note 7. I had the Edge. But I had the Edge because I was waiting on the Note. Because I've had every Note that they brought out, and I like it. I like the little stylus, even though I didn't use it that much. I just like the idea of having it. So I liked it. Well, as soon as they said, with the fires and stuff, I was like, no, let me take this back. Took it back, no problem. And I got my Edge back. I got a new Edge. Got the new Edge. For some reason, the new Edge started getting hot. Like, it was just real warm. So at first I thought, okay, well, you being dramatic. But then I was like, no, my Edge before this, I never had a problem with it. It was no problem. But this new one that I just got, now it's getting warm to touch. So, and then it was, it would drop the calls. It's like it was super sensitive. I took it back to T-Mobile, and I called them first, and they told me, well, it could be the towers and whatever in your area. I think that's kind of like a general statement that they say, because I'm like, y'all would have thousands of calls, and I'm the only one calling in towers. Just affected me? No, try again. So I went to T-Mobile. I told them, and they said, oh, it's probably your SIMS card, because sometimes there's a malfunction with the SIMS card. We'll change that. They changed the SIMS card, gave me a new one. That worked for a minute, but then it was getting warm again. So I was like, you know what? It's not me. This is not me. I'm going back and let them try it again. Went back to T-Mobile, and they checked out, and the guy was like, no. He said, you know what? I'm having a problem with mine as well. So he said, well, I tell you what. What are you going to do? I said, you know what? I'm going to leave Samsung alone right now because they need to get their act together. And even though I like them, I love Android, I'm going to just chill out with them. So let me go back to the LG until I decide what to do. So the young lady that was helping me, and my daughter as well, even when they was like, Mom, why don't you go to the iPhone? I was like, The iPhone, I had the 5C. Remember the little colors and stuff? Because I thought that was cute. Didn't like it. And I was like, no, I don't want the iPhone. So I said, well, you know what? Let me try the LG. Because my sister has the LG. My brother-in-law has the LG. Plus is hundreds of dollars cheaper than Samsung or the iPhone. So I was like, well, let me go with that because it has a nice big screen. This is it. Has a big screen. It has a stylus with it. And I was like, oh, I think I like this. And it's thin and all that, right? Well, I got this phone. And you know what? Cheap is not better. Because with the Samsung, you can do so many things. You can go in and out of your files. You can talk to somebody as well as text. You can do that. When you do two or more things on this phone at the same time, it freezes. So I'm like, what? I know what y'all saying. You just no. My phone is always with me. Anybody knows me can tell you I always have my phone. I'm always doing something. So this freezes every time you do two or more things. And in this day and age, why do I have to talk to you on the phone? And I have to wait because I can't answer somebody else who maybe text. I can't multitask with this phone. So I was like, no, this. So I went back to T-Mobile, and the girl said, I told you to get the iPhone. So I was like, I don't know how to use the iPhone. She was like, the iPhone is the easiest. So I was like, she's like, just try it. So I'm getting the iPhone, y'all. That's it. I'm serious. I am so serious. It's on order now because everybody apparently is leaving. Not everybody, because a lot of people are either leaving Samsung to go to the iPhone or they are waiting for that 7. So once the phone comes in, this is bye-bye. This is bye-byes. So I had to tell y'all that. But I gave you the quote. I'm good. You're good. Like, subscribe, tell somebody about our relationship. I talked to you a long time today because we were catching up. So I'm going to enjoy my semi-cold cup of coffee. And this huge, but I feel like I need 2 hands to hold it. I'm trying to be cute, but I literally need 2 hands. And you know what creamer I have? I have the salted mocha something. Child, it's good. I have to show you. I have to show you before I let you go. I have can't say it. Salted caramel chocolate by Coffee Mate. It is so good. It tastes almost like hot chocolate. That's what it reminds me of, hot chocolate, but it's delicious. So anyway, that's it for today, kiddos. So I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed our chat, our mug talk. If you didn't get your mug, get a mug. When you see that little alert to tell you mug talk is on, grab your mug so we can sit down and talk, okay? All right. I loop to you, and I will talk to you very, very soon.